Successful people make important decisions early in life, and they spend the rest of their lives managing such decisions. This is one of the most profound statements I've heard from my mentor over the years, and that is the focus of our discussion today on Leaders Arise. Welcome to this life-changing episode of our discussion on leadership. It's always a joy to have you join this platform where we discuss life and leadership. I am Demola Awoyele. We have been discussing the power of decisions, and today I have chosen for a title, Decide Early. Decide early. Now, wisdom is 20% decision and 80% timing. This is another very powerful statement I want you to take note of as you journey into this year 2021. That wisdom is only 20% decision, but 80% timing. What makes you a wise person is not only that you decide, but that you are timely about your decision. The story of the 10 virgins readily come to mind. Matthew 25 told us about these folks that took their lamps. The scripture says the 5 of them, they took oil with them at the onset, extra oil like we used to say. While the ones that were tagged foolish, they didn't take extra oil. And a point came when life happened. The foolish ones, they began looking for oil at the wrong time. They decided, howbeit, they decided at the wrong time. And that's the way life actually works. The difference between wise people and foolish people is the quality and timeliness of their decision. And I will have to say it again so that you can take note of this statement. Successful people, they make important decisions about their life early enough, and they spend the rest of their lives managing such decisions. I will say that again. Successful people, they make important decisions early enough in their lives, and they spend the rest of their lives managing such decisions. That word, early enough, matters. And the second statement I actually quoted, I'll have to repeat that also for you so that you can get it very clearly this day. Wisdom is 80%, 20% decision and 80% timing. So what makes your decision to be valid and to lead you to a glorious destiny is the timeliness of that decision. I always say it this way, that there is a difference between the person that gives his life to Christ at the age of 17 and another person that gives his life to Christ at the age of 71. They both made important decisions, but one of them made it early enough in life, while the other person made it quite late. Like I've always been taught, that the person that gave his life to Christ at age 17, both his soul and his life is saved. But the person that gave his life to Christ at 71, I'm sorry to say, only his soul is saved. The bulk of his life is wasted or almost wasted. So if I have to decide to give my life to Jesus, for instance, I will do that. I would rather do that at the age of 71 if I'm a teenager, for instance, rather than wait till I become 71. Because what makes the decisions to guarantee a glorious destiny is the timeliness of that decision. Now, let me paint this scenario before you. I hope you know that everybody can be a millionaire in their lifetime. Everybody can be a millionaire in their lifetime. The reason why it looks as though some people are millionaires and billionaires while other people are suffering in life is the quality and the timeliness of their decision. Someone that started saving and practicing wise financial principles at the age of 18 cannot be compared with the person that started at the age of 38 or at the age of 48. The problem with most of us is that before we wake up to life, life has already happened to us. And that's why I'm teaching you today. 2021 is still very, very fresh. Don't wait until 2021 happens to you before you wake up. Don't wait until you run into debt before you start taking charge of your financial destiny by making quality financial decisions early in life. Why wait till the month of June this year before you start saving? Why even wait till February before you start saving? Why not start right away? Because the wisdom of in securing your destiny is to make quality decisions early in life. And that's where the devil actually gets a lot of people today. It will cause them to postpone decisions. It will cause them to procrastinate. It will cause them to push to tomorrow what they could have done today. It will cause them to put to a later time the practices they should have started engaging today. And even if they start at a later time, they won't get the kind of results they should have got were they to start much earlier. And that's the charge I want to give you today on this episode of Leaders Arise. Make sure you start early. What are the decisions that you have been contemplating about making as far as this year is concerned? Don't wait till tomorrow. Alright, don't wait till middle of the year. Don't wait till the end of the year. Do it now. Because successful people, they make important decisions early in life and they spend the rest of their time to manage or service that decision. Let me give you one more quote that will bless you. I've given you one, I've given you two, there's a third one. My mentor taught me, he said, the principle of life is to get it right and get better. The principle of life is to get it right and get better. Because in year 2021 is still loaded with a lot of events. But before you start unraveling those realities in year 2021, you have got to get it right. And I want to encourage you today to picture or lay to bear every area of your life and ask yourself, have I gotten it right? Concerning who to marry, have I gotten it right? Concerning where to live, have I gotten it right? Concerning my financial life, have I gotten it right? And I wish to tell somebody today, don't leave your financial destiny to chance or to chances. Take charge of your financial destiny. And one way to take charge of your financial destiny is to control your spending. All right. I'm not teaching on finance today, but I just wish to tell somebody, all right, most times we say, I'm expecting some big financial breakthrough in the year 2021. I'm expecting this, I'm expecting that. One of the wisdom that I was taught, for instance, during the pandemic last year, 2020, was the fact that when crises, all right, are taking place in a particular place or in a particular time, or you may not be able to determine what you will get in terms of finances, but you can decide what you will let go in terms of spending. I know a lot of people lost their job during the pandemic last year. A lot of people lost business opportunities and businesses and all of that, and that reduced their financial inflow. But guess what? You may not be able to control your inflow, but you can control your outflow or your outgo. And like somebody said, one recipe for debt is to let your outgo exceed your income. In fact, it was said this way, that when your outgo exceed your income, then your upkeep will be your downfall. And that's the reason why quite a number of people are in debt today. They don't know how to take charge of their financial destiny. They don't understand the need to take early decisions as to how their financial destiny will look like. The same thing for every other area of your life, your ministry, your career, your business? All right, why not make decisions early? All right, why not make decisions early? Because when you make decisions early, life seems to favor you. All right, because life is always looking out for that person that will decide on what he or she wants out of life. And life has a way of paving way for that person. And so that's the wisdom principle I want to share with you today, that is not enough to make decisions. It is very important that you make the decisions early. And I want to ask you before I wrap up today, what decisions have you made, or what decisions are you planning to make in this year 2021? Stop procrastinating the decision. Stop pushing to tomorrow the decisions you should have made today. Because the moment you make your decisions early enough, you have taken charge of the processes that will ensue as far as your journey towards your destiny is concerned. And that's why I believe so strongly that the devil is a master at getting on with people, hindering them from making decisions early. All right. And one way to collect your destiny, if I may use that word, from the devil is to yank off the spirit of procrastination, is to yank off the spirit of irresponsibility, is to tell yourself, what I want to do, I will do now. The monies I want to start saving, I won't wait till my salary gets to hundreds of thousands. I will start when I'm still earning in tens of thousands. I will start when I'm still earning in single digits. I will start when it looks as though I don't have much in my pocket. Maybe you are like me today. You have decided to take your spiritual life, like we say, your walk with the Lord to another level. Don't wait till February. Don't wait till June. Don't wait till whatever. Start now. I was teaching them in our local church here in the city of Akure in the past year, November, December to be precise. I told them, I said, the principles you are hearing today, because I was trying to prepare them for this current year, 2021, sharing principles with them from God's word, praying with them and encouraging them on now 2021 would be amazing. I gave everyone one instruction. I said, whatever you have had me speak to you or teach you today, don't wait till year 2021 before you start. I've spoken to you about the need to take charge of your prayer life in year 2021. I told them, don't wait till year 2021. I talked to you about finances. Don't wait till year 2021. In fact, the principle I shared with them, that I'm sharing with you also today, is that anytime you hear a teaching or a principle about any area of your life, you need to start immediately. Don't postpone it, because like I teach in church, every truth comes with grace. The Bible said in John chapter 1, I think verse 14 or 16 or thereabout, he said the law was given by Moses, but grace and truth came by Jesus. What that means is this: every truth actually comes with commensurate grace to practice it. But the moment you delay the practice of that truth, that grace that you will have enjoyed to execute that principle will no longer be there. And that's why it will appear more difficult when you are trying to do it some other time, because you have missed out on the window of opportunity that grace has made available for you to practice that principle. And that's why I'm going to hang the curtain on today's episode of Leaders Arise by reminding you again that wisdom is 20% decision and 80% timing, and that successful people, they make important decisions early in life, and they spend the rest of their time or years managing such decisions. So let me drop this point with you, or this question with you. What decisions have you made? Maybe during the crossover, the 31st of December, you made some important decisions as to how 2021 will look like. How many of them have you started executing? You are going to start early. You are going to decide early. And lest I forget, decision is not just about what you think to do. Decision is what you actually are doing. What will validate your decision is not that you wrote it down, but that you execute them. So not to take action is to not decide. Alright, so decisions are potent when they are backed up with action. I hope today's episode of Leaders Arise has been a blessing to you. Don't forget, we have been discussing the power of decisions, and it's my prayer that as you leverage this principle in this year 2021, you will become all that God has ordained you to become. Thank you for joining me on this broadcast. I look forward to hearing your questions, your comments, and your feedbacks. Till I meet with you again, on the next episode of this life-changing broadcast. Go right there and make destiny happen in year 2021. God bless you and bye for now.